Cool.
AMC?
Yes, AMC.
AMC. So AMC, I got to tell you, got to give credit. I mean, you look at this chart and, you're going to say, the naysayers say, what do they say? They say it's not worth it, right? Shouldn't be up there. But the more it stays up there, what do we know? That the next move could probably be in the same direction, right? So we're looking clearly at something that has just had this monster move, okay? And then you have this flaggish type of situation here, right? And so here's your boundaries, right? You got a 50-day moving up. This is, I mean, people are saying, no, this is, at best, it should be here. Right. And yet it's trading here millions of shares a day, right? 100, 200 million shares a day. So it's saying something to you. I think Michael Burry was saying all of these would eventually come down. They might, but before they go down, you might get another move in here to catch, there's people shorting this thing for sure here, right? Because again, it should be here. Fundamental analysis, says it should be here, even lower. Okay. And it's not. So you have to give credit to the fact that it's not lower. And, you're seeing people consistently in the name buying options and trading options. Unfortunately, I think you get hurt here trading options for the last 2 months. Let's call it month. This is great for options. So you're buying options. It's great. You had let's talk about something here, right? You had sort of this developing down here and you bought an option, it explodes, you go up. Okay. People made a fortune here. Once it goes up like this, we were telling people, slow it down here because this is going to hurt. Because when you're buying 300, 400, 500, 1,000 volatility, this up and down $10, $20 even is not enough. It's not enough to make money using options, believe it or not, right? Because the market is pricing in, who's the market citadel is pricing in a big move. These moves are not big enough to make money trading AMC options. So all of those options, and we're talking about 500,000 to 1 million options a day trading. If you're buying these options, looking for that next move, you're going to get hurt in this month. It doesn't matter how big it moves up and down. Okay. It's going to be very, very difficult to make money. That said, as this line and this line start converging, we're starting to look for that next big move, whether it's down or whether it's up. And so with the stock, just going with the same logic that the stock shouldn't be here, but it is. And if I'm long, I tell people, why don't you look at something like, because the pricing is good, something like the August, I was looking at this earlier, the August 65 100s, 65 100s for basically free, 820 and 410. So that would be free. You pay 820 once and you sell 2 of the 100s at $4, 410. So you pay 0 for that and you get exposure on $35. So if you're long the stock and you're thinking, all right, I'm long the stock, I don't really want to sell calls because it's potentially explosive. You can buy the 65 100 and get double the amount of stock at this range from 65 to 100. Your break evens at 0 would be 65 to 100 is $35. So your break even would be $135, $135. So they're pricing the 135s at 260. Okay. Which is telling you like, this is an insane situation. It's really interesting, but again, you can do this 65, 100 for free. For flat, you give up the stock, you give up some gains, but not really to 135. You'll make money. This will be worth more than zero between 65 and 135. Above 135, then you're going to have to give up your stock. But you'll have made on your stock, you'll have made $85 on your stock. This 1 by 2 would be 0. You'd be out of that, and you've made $85 on your stock. So that's how I would look at it, and it's over earnings, which I don't think is going to be the catalyst. I think it's just going to be a technical break, and maybe another gamma squeeze where the shorts have to cave again because they're pushing it. So
nice.
All right,
nice. Good way.
But the CEO made some good comments today, saying he's not going to sell. They were thinking about putting 25 million shares up in the annual meeting in July 29th for a vote. He's basically saying, I get it. You shareholders don't want it. They took it off the schedule, so they're not going to be selling any more shares. He says he's pledged, I guess, for the rest of the year. So there goes that, right? You have a situation where now the shorts were hopefully thinking there'd be more supply. There isn't. Now where are they? Like, what's gonna if it's what's gonna cause this stock to go down, or to cause the people who are holding the stock to sell it now? If they were going to sell it, they would have probably sold it, a month and a half ago, or a month ago, calling the beginning of June, right? Now the people are holding it saying, no, I'm not, I'm going to stay with it. Again, that's a new creature for Wall Street. It's, the Wall Streeters are looking at it going, this is silly. Like, we're just going to push it down. But if they don't sell, that the only one that gets into the name the wrong way are those people shorting the stock.
Yeah.
Okay, so something to think about going forward.